Well, I think number one, when you get to the NBA, that the hardest thing, and I can relate, as a wing player, as a shooter, is just maintaining your aggressiveness and confidence. When you're on an NBA roster and you're not playing, 40 minutes a night like you could, or in Kentucky it was a little bit less, I guess, but you know, you have to somehow, deal with having inconsistent minutes. And when you come in the game, maybe you only get two shots in that quarter, but you got to have the confidence to take them and stay aggressive, like like you're getting maybe 15 or 20 shots a night, like you did in college. And that's the challenge, I think, for a lot of young players, especially shooters and scorers, just that you're not getting the reps, you're not getting the opportunities that you did when, if you're getting 20 shots a game, you're like, well, if I miss a couple, it's no big deal. But now when you're coming off the bench, if you miss your first, three or four shots, then coach is thinking maybe he doesn't have it tonight. So can you play through those, tough stretches, maintain your confidence, and still be the same person, and same player that everyone, knows you can be.
And Monk and fellow draft pick this year, Dwayne Bacon, both shot makers, and that felt like they were trying to address that a little bit, maybe take some of the weight off of Kemba and guys like Nick as well. But don't you see the fire in those two young guys, that they are both, I think, cut from the same cloth, and that they want to shoot the ball and they want to score a lot when they can.
Yeah, I definitely do. I think they're both shot makers. I think Bacon, we haven't talked about him as much, but he's got an NBA body. I think he's got the strength to come right in and be ready to go. And he was impressive in the summer league. Had some games where, he made some tough shots I was impressed with. But I think we also wanted to upgrade our athleticism. I think coming off the bench, guys that can defend, guys that can be physical and still be
Yeah.
shot makers. You guys hear the term, threes and Ds, guys that can hit threes, guys that can really D up. Because when you're coming off the bench, you just don't want to drop off, right? You want to maintain what the starters did, and you don't want to have a drop off. And last year we had some drop offs just because of defensive reasons. And I think this year we can address that, and you have guys that can knock some shots down. Then you're in a pretty good situation.